So this is my PSG versus Liverpool match preview for the first set of the UEFA Champions League. This is Liverpool's next fixture. Obviously we're taking the weekend off because we are obviously knocked out the FA Cup against Plymouth. We do play PSG. Obviously PSG will play at the weekend as well, but I just thought I would get it over and done with. First set, I think the first set's on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's one of them days. So we got a nice rest, haven't we? And I think our team needed a rest as well. And to be fair, we talked well, haven't we? To be fair to us, we have talked well. We're constantly playing games twice, like Saturday, Wednesday, or whether it's Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday, something like that. Sunday, Wednesday. So we've done well, and we've got a nice rest now, which should keep us fresh as well. And give our key players like Callum Burts, the midfield, like a rest. So we do play PSG. They did make it through in the end. Obviously made it through from the knockout phase playoffs, doing the job on press as well. Over the two legs. Obviously the last two games of the league phase, they scraped through PSG as well. Obviously got Luis Enrique in charge, former Barcelona mindset thoughts, and has won the Champions League before. What's interesting about PSG is that they got rid of the E-doors now, haven't they? Got rid of the E-doors and seem to be playing with more freedom now, PSG. The front three, it can change all the time. They got Tavares, who they signed from Napoli and Chambly. They got Ousmane Dembele. When Dembele's not in the hospital bed, he's a decent winger, isn't he? They got Bartola, he's decent as well. And they got Ramos up front as well. So decent forwards. Got a decent midfield as well. João Neves. They didn't easily play João Neves in there. Fabian Ruiz as well. They got Sarah Emery in there as well. So decent midfield as well. I don't know if I think Coutinho might be injured for PSG. So I think he's a bit mixed for me in the midfield. Obviously, they got the guys of Marquinhos still having the PSG. They got Hakimi. For me, Hakimi's more of a wing back, isn't he? I don't think he's good enough as a full back, but he's more better as a wing back. And so yeah, they've got a decent squad, PSG, haven't they? Got a decent squad. Is it going to win the Champions League? No, in my opinion. Could it go far? Potentially. PSG shouldn't be completely written off for me, because at the end of the day, they're still playing with freedom, aren't they, with that squad. But in the league phase, Arsenal ended up beating them, and that tells you everything, doesn't it? If Arsenal ended up beating them, albeit Arsenal had a fully fit squad as well. And I fancy us, really. I do fancy us over. I even fancy us over the two Reds to do a job on PSG for me, in my opinion. And PSG for me, they always seem to fail for me in the Champions League, unfortunately for them. They always seem to fail in the Champions League. And yeah, they didn't win the league easily, but it's just a Champions League where they just seem to fail, don't they? But in terms of my line-up, done for Arsene Doe, Trent, Hanate, Van Dijk, Bobo, Trombers, Mikasa, Sobasai, Salah, Dapon, Diaz, then Dapo turned straight back in. Now we've managed Dapo well after return from injury. Diaz should keep his place because he's been good in the last couple of games. Here's Diaz. You see how on that's before his purple patch doors then. And yeah, I think. But in terms of my predictions then for that's the same first yet, I done for Club Brugge 2, Aston Villa 1. I think Club Brugge would do Aston Villa then, like they did in the E phase. But I don't think that'll be bad result for Aston Villa to take back to their place in the second leg. I don't think Borussia Dortmund to get a 2-0 win over Lille. Yeah, I think that's a respectable storyline for me. A 2-0 win for Dortmund. I don't think PSV to get a 1-0 win over Arsenal. This because of Arsenal's issues This because of the issues Arsenal got. Struggling to store Arsenal. They will store one at bets. And PSV fancy the chances. Real Madrid have had Real Madrid. That's interesting now that the first set at Real Madrid. I think that favours Real Madrid for me with the first set at Real Madrid. If Real Madrid can get a draw or a narrow defeat to take back to the second leg to Real Madrid, you know what? Real might have a chance, done through. As well as I did say Real Madrid will still win the Champions League, I didn't know the second leg was at Real Madrid, so that kind of changes it completely for me. Obviously, I still think Real Madrid will go through, but I tell you what, it's something even more tougher for Real Madrid. And Simeone will have a plan more in that first leg as well. So I think 1-1, and it's a derby, one doors out the window. Inter Milan, I think they'll get a 2-0 win over Feyenoord. Just think they're the better team. I think Bayer Leverkusen get a 2-1 win at Bayern Munich for me. I think Leverkusen knocked Bayern Munich out, in my opinion. I do think that. I think Barcelona will be in a thrilling game against Benfica in the league phase. I don't for 3-2 Barcelona. Barcelona score goals, but they do concede goals as well. And finally PSG versus Liverpool. I think we'll win 2-0 in the first leg. I think we'll have another short masterclass plan, in my opinion. And you know what? I'll take a draw. I would even take a narrow defeat at PSG, because I really do fancy us in the second leg to beat PSG and to do a job on PSG in the second leg. So, but I think we'll do the job in the first set as well. I think we'll win 2-0 at PSG, in my opinion. So they're my predictions for the first set of the Champions League at 16. I'm a PSG versus Liverpool match preview. Feel free to leave your thoughts and predictions down below in the comments, and see you on the next one. Come on the Reds.